Popular Culture Resource Team. How can I help you? And back joining us in the studio for our Friday's Popular Culture Resource Team is Eugene's. Oh, Eugene. Eugene, hello to you.
Hi guys, happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Yay. Eugene, throughout the show, in the first hour, we were talking about, well, at least Pooyoung and I, we're talking about all these dreams that we had. Because, today's Labor Day.
All right.
Jobs, careers. Do you remember, a lot of the dream jobs that you had when you were young, when you were a kid?
I got something. So when I was in elementary school, my dream job was a detective.
Oh, yeah, I remember you telling me that.
A detective,
okay.
Not a police officer.
Like murders and stuff like that? Why? You just like that?
Because I love Sherlock Holmes during the time.
Not Conan?
Not
Sherlock Holmes was Sherlock Holmes. Okay. Any other dreams? I remember you telling me about the detective, but that's not the only dream you had, obviously.
Of course, announcer back then.
And you're kind of doing that?
Yes.
You're kind of doing that?
Thankfully.
Yes.
And teacher.
Teacher.
Yes.
Do you have a specific subject you wanted to teach?
Of course, English.
Oh.
English or PE. Like that. Or
Wait. Pooyoung said PE too. Why does everyone want to be a PE teacher?
Really? I don't know, because I like moving my bodies or something, so it's relaxed a little bit.
I actually forget sometimes that because Pooyoung is always posting up on her social media all the active stuff that she's doing, activities. But I forget you were big into climbing before.
See?
Very athletic. But didn't you want to be an actress too?
Oh yeah, right.
That was the one thing
that's biggest dreams.
That was the one thing that stood out.
An actress.
Yeah, which is why, back before we used to have acting and stuff like that. It was beautiful.
We have a big episode.
That's right. It was good stuff. So when you're watching some of these dramas, right? Do you reenact the acting, or you don't do that anymore?
Not anymore.
Not anymore?
I just kind of mimicking them.
Yeah.
Several times.
성대모사. We call it 성대모사, right? Imitation. Can you do any popular actors, famous people
Not
성대모사?
really.
No?
Just the character, the 짱구 that
Yeah, you did 짱구 last time. Last year you did it. I remember that. Wow, that was just last year, huh?
Last year, right?
That was last year.
Time flies.
Anyways, Eugene, believe it or not,
Yes?
speaking of time flying, it's already May. It's the 1st of May. It also is the first Friday of the month, which means we're going to be starting a brand new drama.
Yay!
So, which drama are we going to be delving into this month?
Okay, so this week we're going to talk about The Light in Your Eyes, or 눈이 부시게 in Korean. So this drama aired on JTBC back in 2019, and it stars Kim Hae-ja, Han Ji-min, and Nam Joo-hyuk. And since May is Family Month in Korea, it felt like the perfect time because this is a drama about family or family love.
See, I'm not a big fan of the English title. Because when you say 눈이 부시다, right? That means you're so beautiful or you're so pretty that, it's shining. You can't see it. I remember, where do you go? You go up to a girl you like, you go, 눈이 부셔요. Oh, my eyes, it's shining. It's not shining, but it's what do you say it? You're shining. And so my eyes, I can't see. But here it says the light in your eyes. But if you're saying 눈이 부시게,
it reminds of the Avatar.
What?
Avatar.
Avatar?
The movie.
Why Avatar?
Because they always say I see you, looking in their eyes.
Do they say that? It's been a really long time since I watched Avatar. I don't know what they say. Is that what they say? They say I see you?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? 눈이 부시게, light in your eyes. The non-Avatar version here. So, how many times have someone told you this? 눈 부셔. I think, guys, this is a term.
눈 부셔?
Yeah.
The literal 눈 부셔?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Nobody?
눈 부셔? Nobody.
No one saw you. No one looked at you. 눈이
it's
부셔요.
shining, not pretty, right?
No, but then doesn't that mean that it's very pretty? When someone is very attractive or they're very pretty?
Right. They say that, but you are shining. I haven't heard it before.
You know what's terrible? Because when we're doing these pre-recorded shows and we're doing the camera test, the light test, Pooyoung was it's so white when they do Yujin, and then it's the studio turned black all of a sudden.
Maybe because of your clothes.
No, it's my face. I got a darker.
I try to help you.
I got a darker tone. That's why. Okay, so guys, again, I just wanted to go into the title a little bit because it is something that we say 눈부시다.
You're
눈부시다. You're shining, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So tell us a little bit about this drama. For one, I didn't watch this.
Okay.
And I have to say, like, it's not my cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you're going to have to change my mind. Let's talk about this drama.
So the story begins with a young woman named Haeja who finds a very special and magical watch by the seaside. And this watch has the power to turn back time. But
Ooh, I actually like this now.
But there's a twist. So every time she turns back time, she ages by that same amount, meaning she gets older.
Oh.
So when her father is about to die in a traffic accident, she turns the watch back thousands of times to save him, and she succeeds, but the price she pays is that overnight she goes from being 25 to looking like she's in her 70s.
Oh.
So now she has the body of an elderly woman, but the mind and emotions of a 25-year-old.
Wait, the young woman's name Haeja, and then Kim Haeja comes out as the
Right,
the
real
older,
Kim Haeja.
and then Han Jimin is the younger
Younger.
version. Great actresses, by the way.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, how many times did you have to try this in order to go from 25 to 70s? That's a lot. Wow. Would I want to ever do that? But so you have a person, a body of an elderly person,
Right.
but the mind and emotion of a 25-year-old. So it's like me right now. It's like I want to go to Kayo Top 10, but like my body and my condition right now, it's like a 60-year-old, to be honest with you. But this is a very dramatic change, though.
I know, right? So, and there are also a lot of funny and relatable moments. For example, there's a scene with Haeja's older brother who's basically immature and he's unemployed.
Okay.
And one day he wants to eat samgyeopsal, but his family cannot afford it. So he goes to donate blood, gets a gift voucher, and then sells that voucher to buy samgyeopsal, which brings us to today's first topic, Korean blood donation culture. It's quite unique compared to most other countries.
Yujin, I know you're a very nice giving person. Have you ever donated blood before? Oh, why? Because you're too skinny?
No. I don't know. I just didn't want to try it before. I don't know why.
Interesting. You know, some people because there's certain things that you have to do. You have to criteria that have to be met.
All right.
So you can't be certain weight.
Oh, maybe, but the reason is kind of simple, but I don't want needle.
You don't like needles. Oh, that's a very good point. That's a very good point.
Scary.
I have to say that I've done it a few times.
Oh.
And they said, you have a lot of blood. you can give a lot. So come back next time. Make sure you come back next time because it looks like you could give back a lot of blood. But here's the thing, though, right? In Korea, you can get gift vouchers for donating blood in Korea.
Yes. So in areas where young people gather, like university districts, you can often see mobile blood donation buses. People just can walk in and donate. Simple. And there are basic requirements, of course. You need to meet certain conditions like minimum weight or blood pressure. But overall, it's quite easy to participate. And when you donate blood, you usually receive a small gift. Like gift culture has actually evolved over time. For example, in the 1970s, people were given simple food like toast with a fried egg.
Huh?
And then, that's true. And in the 1990s, practical items like phone cards or nail clipper were popular. And then in the 2000s, as multiplex cinemas spread across Korea, the gift of choice became movie tickets. And the Red Cross was distributing over 1 million movie tickets a year to blood donors, which is a staggering number.
Yeah, I remember this because I remember young couples who might be low on budget.
Oh,
Their date starts off with going to a blood donation.
Really?
Yes. So imagine your boyfriend goes, "Hey,
Okay.
Yujin, let's go. You want to go watch a movie?" And you're like, "Oh yeah, that's good. There's a new movie coming out. All right, well, let's
and then
go
take
donate
me to
blood."
the bus, donation bus?
Well, I remember when I went, there was a blood donation center.
Oh.
And so you would go there and you have the Red Cross sign and then it has a sign that says if you come in, you get, free tickets. And the funny thing was it was right next to a movie theater.
Really?
Yeah. And so, some couples saving money because, nowadays movie tickets are pretty expensive.
Right.
It's very expensive.
That's true, though.
And then you and your girlfriend go and you donate blood and you get one ticket each. That's a full
Wow.
movie. Now, not including popcorn. Not including popcorn, but still you get a free movie.
Maybe they can buy popcorn.
You can buy popcorn, but when struggle is real, maybe struggle is real, right? And you're saving money. You wouldn't like that would not be a very good date for you, would it be?
Oh. I'm not sure.
I can imagine Yujin.
I cannot imagine.
I can imagine Yujin just be like, I'm just gonna pay for my movie ticket. I can't do needles. But no, really. I mean, this is if you're able to go through that, because I understand what you mean. Because you have not only do you put the needle in, but you have to see the blood come out,
Right.
and so it could be a little bit too much for certain people. But if you do take part in this, now I've never done it for movie tickets before. I've done it for cookies. And they give you, in the U.S., they give you cookies afterwards and orange juice. But it could be really meaningful and practical at the same time.
Yes, and more recently, it's been things like convenience store vouchers, gift cards, like local currency vouchers, depending on your region. But the most talked about one recently made headlines. The Red Cross gave out 두쫀코 as
ridiculous.
a gift cookie turning back. The Dubai Chewy cookies. They were this incredibly trendy snack that was basically sold out everywhere in Korea earlier this year. People were lining up for hours just to get them. And the response was incredible. Because of that promotion, the average number of daily blood donors increased from 350 to 8,000, which is about 3 times higher just from a cookie. And that's genuinely genius marketing. Use a sold-out snack to solve a blood shortage.
You know, that it's very smart. It's very smart. It's actually probably cheaper than a movie ticket.
Yes.
But it's harder to get. And sometimes after you give blood, your blood sugar goes down and you need some of that sugar.
Right.
And you get that Dubai Chewy cookie, which, I mean, it's making my blood boil, to be honest with you. But are there other perks beyond gifts, though?
Quite a few, actually. So if you are a man who has donated blood multiple times and you have blood donation certificates, those can actually give you bonus points when applying for the Air Force.
Oh.
So some guys are building up their donation records specifically with military service in mind. And you can also donate your certificates to others, particularly to people who cannot afford hospital blood costs. So blood transfusions in Korea are not free. So someone holding extra donation certificates can give them to a patient in need, which helps cover part of the cost. So the certificate itself becomes a kind of currency. You can use it for yourself or donate to a stranger.
Interesting. Okay. I didn't know this. So let's say I have a friend who's going to always need blood transfusion.
Yes.
And it's the same blood type as me. And I just get a bunch of people with my blood type and we just start, donating like crazy. And then we get a certificate. We could give it to the friend.
Right.
So that he'll be able to afford. Oh, wow.
Like a
okay.
coupon.
All right, so it's a very layered system where people are encouraged to participate in it. And I mean, there's a lot of sacrifice. It's more than just sacrificing, really.
Yes, and that actually connects to the drama because at the core, the light in your eyes is also about sacrifice. So giving up something of your own to protect someone you love. And blood donation reflects that same idea, helping others, even in small ways.
And in the same way, I mean, as we talked about, you're sacrificing your youth to help others turn back the time. Now, what I would do is sacrifice some of my time and just check out, go back in time and buy some stocks and stuff like that. Go do it again, just like I did with Reborn Rich. And, not have to go back and forth too much. But when it's your loved one involved, you say you're talking about the father, car accident, and you want to avoid that try to fix that as soon as possible. All right. It's going to be a very emotional drama about sacrifice. All right, we're going to continue to talk about other hidden cultural elements within the drama we're talking about today, The Light in Your Eyes. But first, let's take a listen to a song from Agnew with Joy, Sorrow, A Beautiful Heart, 기쁨, 슬픔, 아름다운 마음. And we're back in the studio with Yuji's for Popular Culture Research Team. And starting this month, we're looking into The Light in Your Eyes.
You almost forgot the title.
눈이 부시게. That's the thing. I'm so used to the Korean title.
눈이 부시게.
눈이 부시게. And so nowadays, because everyone's able to watch the English subtitles, they have like the English titles now. It's hard to get used to the English titles now.
True.
All right. Let's go into our next topic here. What do you have for us?
So our second topic comes from the male character of the drama called Lee
Okay.
So he's a young man who dreams of becoming a journalist, but because of financial difficulties, he has to take on various part-time jobs just to get by. And one of those jobs is working at a convenience store, which is where he first met the younger version of Haeja. So today's topic is convenience store part-time jobs in Korea.
It's funny because if you go to the convenience store, you always see the old version of Haeja. The 도시락. The lunch boxes. You always see Kim Haeja's lunch boxes at convenience stores.
Right.
See it all the time. Okay, so convenience store part-time job. This is a big thing.
In Korea.
It is a big thing. And, honestly, it feels like a universal experience for young people working part-time at a convenience store.
It really is. So in Korea, working at a convenience store is probably the most common part-time job for people in their 20s. You'll often see a part-time worker sitting behind the counter while studying. And in the drama, Junha is also studying for his journalism career while doing a part-time job at a convenience store. So the convenience store becomes this backdrop for young people with dreams that haven't happened yet, doing what they can to get there.
Yeah. I mean, I have a big convenience store in the first floor of our apartment complex. Apartment.
In the U.S.?
No, here.
Oh, okay.
And always at night, it's like a young guy.
Oh, right.
But I've never seen him study. He's always eating something. But I've also had before a young girl who was studying for something. I think she took the test. I don't know if she passed. And so now you have another young person working. I have a question though. Because I was kind of joking around with the Kim Haeja, the lunchbox. And our producer was saying that it's the cost, it's very affordable and it's also very good. You know that saying, like, if it's like the cost is very cheap for what it is, you say it's 해자다?
Oh, right.
Is that what it comes from?
Yes.
It does, right?
Yes, right.
Because the Kim Haeja, the lunchbox is so like affordable and so good for its price.
Yes.
That's what it is. Okay, that's why everyone's all like, 해자다, something is 해자다.
It's kind of affordable, like cheap.
Affordable,
we say
like
해자다.
yeah. That's what it is. Okay.
So she's the model of the lunchbox.
Oh, interesting. Very nice. That's why she's the model. All right. I'm learning something new too, even though I knew this. But again, this is quite interesting to see that young kids, working in convenience stores. But tell us what kind of work they do though.
Okay, so people often assume convenience store work is simple, but it's actually a surprisingly long list of tasks. Obviously, there's the cashier work, but on top of that, you're managing fresh food, checking expiry dates, stocking shelves, handling package deliveries and pickups, maintaining the hot food station, which in Korean convenience stores means like things roasted sweet potatoes, hoppang like steamed bun, and fried chicken. And the night shift especially, you're also doing all the cleaning, taking out food waste, and receiving and shelving the delivery shipments that come in during the early hours.
They love checking the expiry dates because the ones that are expired,
they can have it.
You can eat it. And it's not bad.
It's not bad.
It hasn't gone bad. It's just that it's over the time that you can sell it.
Yes.
And so for them, it's a free meal. So you don't have to deal with having to spend money to buy a meal. You have all these triangle kimbaps, 삼각 kimbaps, and other sandwiches all the time. And so it's almost a free meal. You're saving money.
Yes.
And because at night, there's there's not a lot of customers. And so you can use that time to study and your boss will not be upset over you studying. So it's a good question.
Yay!
You worked at a convenience store.
I did when I was 21. So I didn't work there for very long and it was quite a while ago. So I don't remember everything clearly, but I remember stocking the shelves when deliveries came in and sorting out items that were about to expire. And there's actually a scanner for that, so it's easier than it sounds. So you can just scan the barcode and it tells you right away. And I worked daytime shifts in summer, so honestly, it was pretty comfortable because of nice air conditioning and the regulars were really, really nice and friendly. But the one thing that was genuinely hard, memorizing all the secret brands.
Because you don't smoke.
I don't smoke at all. So there were like 40 or 50 different types and customers never say the full name. They use like abbreviations. So I just be standing there completely lost. That was the hardest part of me.
Yeah, so I mean, I see this all the time. There's like a gentleman asking for a cigarette, and the young girl who doesn't smoke, she doesn't know where it is, and it takes forever.
Right.
So
I remember this name. Can I say it? I cannot say it right.
No.
Okay.
The S.
S.
Okay.
I
And
remember
that's all you remember.
that's the most popular one.
Phoenix said, was there a weird she's like me, but she worked during the daytime though. The nighttime, I'm pretty sure like your parents would not have let you work in the nighttime maybe.
I didn't tell them.
Oh, you didn't tell them?
I just worked like for
Were they nice to you because like because in Korea, sometimes there's like 편의점s, like convenience stores or like fast food joints. I remember like when I was young, you would have like certain McDonald's like Lotteria where there's like the 얼짱. The handsome or like the pretty person worked there. And so all the students went to that shop to get burgers. They didn't even want to order it. They're just there to see the person.
Yeah, right.
But the boss gave you a bonus because it brought more customers. Was it like that for you?
I remind of one person who is like an old man.
Oh, what?
Old man. But he wanted me to meet his son.
Oh.
He brought like the picture of his son and do you want to date him like this?
Okay.
It was kind of awkward experience.
It is awkward. So I'm guessing it didn't work out too well with that one.
I was so scared though.
No, I heard this. So like the certain convenience stores are very popular when they have like a very attractive person working there. And they're constantly there. But at my convenience store, just ajumas and elderly people working there.
But the manager told me that when they hiring someone, like a part-time job worker,
Yes.
they consider attractiveness. He said to me like that.
It's
Like
true.
appearance.
Yes.
Not like the pretty face, but like more about like someone who looked nice to customer. They consider impressionist.
Yeah, that's why I don't like the guy that's working there right now. The guy that looks like he hasn't showered in a few days all the time, and he's always eating ramen in front of me. At the nighttime. And so, I mean, it's nighttime, so I'm like, whatever, I'm whatever. And, I just come back from like a wine meeting, so it's okay. But wow, this is, again, it seems like you're not really doing anything but doing the cashier, but you're actually doing a lot and you're basically running the whole store.
Yes, pretty much. And then on top of all that, there are the 진상 손님, like rude, demanding, and unreasonable customers. You get customers who come in drunk and cause a scene, or people who open products without paying,
Yeah.
and people who use the convenience store as a hangout spot for hours without buying anything, which
Yeah.
is especially common late at night. And then there are the people who are just chronically rude, tossing their card on the counter instead of handing it. So dealing with these people can sometimes be the hardest part of the job. Luckily for me, the store I worked at was in a quiet neighborhood, so I didn't really have to deal with that kind of a thing. But I know it's a very real part of the job for a lot of people.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people, that's why I was saying that maybe your parents would have not liked the late night jobs because it brings in a lot of drunk people,
Yes.
right? And so it's very stressful.
Oh, now my mom knows me
What?
Not
Oh, you heard
working.
it? Oh,
at a convenience store.
well, tell her not to listen to it.
Okay. Okay.
Tell
That was
tell-
like 10 years ago or something.
Tell her
It's
not to
fine.
listen to it. But again, it's stressful, but it's also such a small detail. And it really does tell you when we see like the scene, it doesn't seem like a lot watching someone in a drama working in a convenience store, but it really tells you a certain phase of a life in a young person's life
Right.
in Korea.
Right. And honestly, I think that's what makes this drama connect with so many people. The convenience store is not glamorous.
No.
The pay is not great. The hours are hard. The customers can be exhausting. But it's also a space where a lot of young Koreans have spent time doing something meaningful, working towards something bigger. So even though it may look like a simple setting, a convenience store can actually tell us a lot about people, society, and everyday life in Korea.
That's right. And, unlike maybe in the United States when working in a convenience store could actually be very dangerous, it's not very dangerous here. It's just that you have to work, sometimes you have to deal with like terrible customers.
Yes.
I'm not one of them. I'm very nice to the workers. They're very nice. We're going to continue to talk about other hidden cultural elements within this drama that we're covering this month. 눈이 부시게, the light in your eyes. But first, this is Drunken Tiger with Convenience Store, 편의점. Man, I have to say though, I do like dramas and stories where you could turn back time.
Like this?
Yeah. So I was starting to think maybe I might want to watch this now.
Yay.
If you had to watch, there's a lot of dramas and movies where you can like turn back time using like a watch or something like that. I'm just going to go to the casino. I can legally go to the casino. I'm just going to do that. Find out what number is coming out, and then, on the roulettes, and then go back in time, put that number in there, win, go back, win.
But you're getting older and older.
I would just do it enough that I'll make so much money and stop, right? And then maybe even do why didn't they do the lottery? You can just go back the hour before, hour afterwards, find out the lottery numbers, go back an hour before when you could buy the lotto tickets, win the lotto, and just be happy.
That's kind of realistic.
I just ruined this drama. The first episode. Let's go into our final topic today.
Okay, so in the drama, at one point, Haeja becomes overwhelmed by her situation because she realizes that she can never return to her younger self, and she starts to feel like a burden to her family. So she decides to leave home. She goes to a bus terminal, buys a ticket, and while she's waiting, two strangers suddenly approach her and start talking to her. Their identity is never clearly explained in the drama, but for Korean viewers, it's something very, very familiar. And that leads us to today's final topic, a very unique social phenomenon in Korea, often jokingly called 도를 아십니까? Do you believe in Do or Tao?
Yeah, so I had to look this up too. I think it's called Taoism is what it is.
Taoism.
It's, oh my gosh. Have you ever been, everyone's been approached at least once.
Yes.
If
you are Korean.
I came to Korea in 2009, right? And I was a young SJ, 23 years old.
23.
Like 22 American age.
Oh, okay.
Right, 22, 23, young SJ, handsome
Easy
looking
target
guy.
for
Easy
them.
target, right? For some reason, two girls approached me.
Girls?
And, yes, two girls. Probably like 26, 7 years old. And they go, oh my goodness. Oh, 얼굴이 부십니다, right?
Shining.
Your eyes are shining, right? And so your face is shining. I was like, oh, they're hitting on me. This is street hunting. This is the phenomena hunting. And I was like, how you doing? Yes, how you doing? And then she was like, oh, we want to talk to you. And I was like, oh, both of you guys? I can't do two. And then they were like, oh, can you buy us coffee or something? Like a buy. Oh, I was like, I can buy you coffee.
Is this an actual story of
Yes, because I didn't know what
Okay.
this was.
Oh, got it.
I really thought I was getting hunted.
Okay.
Hunting, back when hunting was like a thing.
So nothing happened?
And then the conversation got weird.
Oh, yeah.
It's talking about my ancestors and stuff like that. I was like, and then, from the eyes, like people who are in cults, their eyes are a little weird.
Yeah, are a little bit strange.
And so I was like, are you doing this because you like me? And they're like, of course we like you. And I was like, no. I was like, what is this? And then I realized something was weird. And then I found that later on, so I escaped. So, and also it's very annoying.
I know.
Playing with your heart.
Right. And for our listeners, it might sound confusing. So imagine you're walking down a busy street, maybe near a university or at a bus terminal or in a busy shopping area, and suddenly two people, usually a pair like you experienced, approach you with very friendly smiles. They compliment you. They say things like, your face shows great fortune, but something is blocking your energy. Or you look like someone with very good ancestors.
Yep.
And this is the first red flag. So in Korea, a stranger complimenting you out of nowhere is immediately suspicious. Okay,
I should
SJ?
have known. I should have known.
SJ?
Two women approaching me and complimenting me. I should have known this was something fishy. I didn't know. So who are these people?
Okay, so they're associated with the Korean new religious movement, which blends elements of Taoism, Buddhism, Confucianism, and Korean shamanism. The street recruitment has been going on for decades. It became so widespread that a lot of Koreans have experienced this at least once. And they will pretend to ask for directions, then casually mention they're heading somewhere nearby to study and invite you to come along. Some even pretend to be university students or researchers, offering things like Bible knowledge tests or psychological counseling. It sounds almost like fortune telling.
No, it does. And, one of them got my friend and he was going through some stuff and I think he almost got tricked until I told him what it was. But again, this is quite a sophisticated recruitment scheme.
It really is. And the reason they put so much effort into it is that there's a very specific goal and it involves money, of course. Once they've built enough rapport, they eventually bring up ancestral spirits. They'll say your ancestors are unsettled or that something bad in your family line is affecting your current fortune. The solution they suggest is to perform an ancestral ritual.
Let me tell you how they got my friend. Okay, he almost got tricked, and I had to stop him. I was supposed to meet him. He's coming from New York.
Oh, okay.
Korean American like me, and he was going through some issues, and like terrible stuff. And they realized that he was a kyopo. He was a Korean American, and they said, "Hey, it seems like terrible stuff." And he believes in shamanism too.
Oh,
and so he's like, I feel like there's a lot of bad energy right now. And he was like, yeah, this happened recently, this happened. And he was like, are you Korean American? And he goes, yes. Oh, that means that you don't do 제사, the ancestral rites.
Right.
He was like, no, we don't do it. He's like, that's why. It's because your ancestors are really upset right now. That's why everything is going wrong. And so you need to go do the ancestral rites. And he goes, where? He was like, well, if you come with us, and you pay a certain amount,
yes,
all of this will happen.
That's what I wanted to say.
That's what happens, right?
Yes.
If you follow them.
So you follow them to a building, usually somewhere very quiet, away from main streets, and inside you will find a ritual space set up.
Crazy.
There's a traditional ritual table with food offerings and people dressed in Korean traditional dress, hanbok, of course. They'll have you bow, perform the ritual, and most importantly, then present a bill. These fees can range from tens of thousands of won all the way up to hundreds of thousands, and it will happen again and again. So many people who go back end up pressured for more.
Yes.
And in serious cases, people have ended up taking out loans, going to debt, or completely cutting off contact with their families. That's a big problem.
Yes, so they get this bill, they owe a lot of money. And
Yes.
so if they can't pay back, you know what happens? You have to try to recruit other people. And so all these people, so those two young girls who were, trying to hit on me, or I thought they were hitting on me, they might be in debt. And so they will get some of their debt forgiven if they bring other people.
Yes.
So it becomes like an endless cycle. It becomes almost like a pyramid scheme. And it's very alarming. But who tends to be the most vulnerable to this?
The groups tend to target people who seem emotionally vulnerable, like your friend, or if you look alone, they'll approach.
Yes.
Because when you're in a low moment and then a stranger tells you your ancestors are watching over you and things can get better, that can be a very comforting thing to hear.
Yeah.
And once you're in, it can be hard to leave. These groups are structured with hierarchies. Members are often expected to bring in new recruits to advance their own standing, which is why they are so persistent on the streets.
Yeah, and they like to target young people. Right?
Yes.
Because young people are going through a lot. And so you'll often see them there's a lot of foot traffic among young people, college towns, near, subway stations and things like that. And I can see why this has become a well-known phenomenon.
True. And there are dozens of YouTube channels dedicated to exposing these groups. People going undercover into the recruitment spaces and documenting exactly what happens inside. And some of the most popular videos are people intentionally engaging with them just to see how the conversation unfolds or testing different escape strategies. Honestly, at this point, if anyone approaches me on the street, I just keep walking. I've run into this situation so many times.
But what if they just really like you?
No. That's a no-no. I don't buy them.
What if they're really good looking?
No.
No?
That's a no-no.
To be fair, those two girls that approached me, they were actually pretty attractive, so I thought it was real. But, what can you do?
Please forget about everything.
Now it's like no one approaches me. I have the face that's unapproachable. I think they're scared now. They're scared. Anyways, Yujin, this is quite a very interesting things that we covered. And these are topics I really like to talk about as well. So have a wonderful rest of your night. Have a great weekend. We'll see you again next Friday.
Thank you. See you next Friday. Bye.